This beret I'm about to show you is very simple, very easy to cut and sew, and if you watch from the starting to the end, you will surely understand it. If you are new here, please follow, share, like, and leave a comment. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. And I'm going to use two materials in one beret. Trust me, it's very simple. Please remember to share this video and like. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cutting and sewing berets. I'm going to start with paper, to use paper to cut the pattern before I use the main material. The one I'm going to be sewing, you can use both sides. I'm using two materials for this tutorial. I'm going to be using 22.5 inches. If you use 23, then you add. If you use less, you reduce. I fold into two. This is 8 inches. Then I will fold again to give me into 4. This measurement here is 8 inches, then I will make here 8 inches, so that here and here will be the same measurements. Here is 8 inches and here is 8 inches. I'm going to place my tape here until I measure round 3 1/4 and 3 1/4, like that. I mark. I'm going to use a pen that everyone can see. I mark here. From here to here is 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 inches and quarter, like that. After measuring, I will place my tape like this and measure round if the measurement will be enough. So I have 5 1/2 inches here, 5 1/2 inches. After folding, I have 11 inches, that is into 2. Then all together will be 22 inches, which is not enough. So if you use 22 inches, that means 3 1/4 is enough for you. So I'm going to add very little, or I can just add like this, just little to cut here, not up to 1/4. Because if I measure 3 1/2 inches, it's going to be too big. So I'll just add little like this, because I need 22.5 inches. So after measuring here, then I place my tape where this blue ink is, and I measure down. I will need from here to here 4 inches, and I'm going to measure round like that, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, and 4 inches, like this. I will cut here and I will cut here. Let me see inches I have here. Here I have 11.5 inches. Into 2 is 23 inches. That means I have 46 inches. This paper is folded into 4. So one part is 11.5 inches. The other part is 11.5 inches, which is 23 inches. Then the other 2 is 23 inches. 23 plus 23 is 46 inches. This head circumference, you have to be careful on this part, because you are not going to join it. So you have to take the right measurement on this head circumference. Remember, on this part we have 46 inches. So I'm going to cut 46 inches for this part. I'm going to fold into 2 and I fold again to give me into 4. going this way. Still the same way, but I'm not going to cut this part like the way I cut here. So to get 46 inches on this one, I will start with 6 inches. This 6 inches. My tape on the tip here, I will measure around 6 inches. In 6 inches. Like this. What I will do now is to measure here to see if I can get 46 inches. I have 10 inches here. 10 inches only give me 40 inches, so we need more. I will measure 6.5 inches. I'm trying to do it this way for beginners. 6.5 now. And I will measure all through just the same way with the first one. 6.5 inches. I have 11 inches still, so I'm going to add very little to it, to the measurement. So this time it's going to be 6.5 just little here. 6.5 like that. Then I will measure again. So I have the right measurement now, so I have 11.5 inches here. I will cut here. Is it? So what I will do, before I open like this, I will notch here, and I will also notch here. After notching these 4 parts like this one, I will place on top where I notch, and this one I will place together and sew round. Then this place is open. Using this pattern to cut the main material. I have this one here and this one. Place this on top. Hold with pin before you cut. I will bring this way. On these two, I'm going to cut this one like that. So cut this one, then I will show you when I'm going to start to sew. I'm done with the cutting. Please remember to notch so that when you are sewing on top the round one, it will be easy for you to sew. Remember to notch. As you can see, this place I notch here. You can see very clearly this one here and here. So Ankara and this side too. After placing the two right sides together like this, I also do the same here. I will place like this where I notch. Remember where I notch, place on top like this and sew round. If you want to sew it separately, you can do that. If you want to sew it together like this, you can also do that. So I'm going to sew round now. I will bring this way. can see it has formed a shape of beret. This part, what I'm going to do here, the reason why I can use it, use both sides, I will cut from this material. I'm going to cut bias from this material to sew on this part here. I have a video on how to cut perfect bias. You can go and check that out. I have this long rope here. You can see it's stretched. If you want to know how to cut a perfect bias, I have it also in this channel. Go and check it out on how to cut and sew perfect bias. So you will need something like this because of this round parts. After arranging like this, I'm going to trim extra from here. Like that. What I will do now is to fold this bias into two like this. You can sew from this side. You can also sew from here. So I will sew round. I will sew round and trim the extra, the remaining one out. So I will show you when I'm done sewing this part and show you what to do next. I'm done sewing the first part here. You can see, oh my god, this beret is beautiful. And the hand here, see the way I lap. I fold this one inside, then I place this one on top and sew. I place on my machine like this. I place on my machine like this and sew round. I'm still going to do the same. I will place on my machine like this. This rough part will be inside. Then I will bring this one this way and sew on top very tiny, and it will now come like this and like this. So I'm going to sew now and show you the finished look. I'm done with my beret. I can use this side and I can also use this side. You can use both sides if you sew it like this. You can use this side and you can also use this side. This is the final look, guys. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, you are welcome. Please subscribe and remember the notification bell. Please share this video to friends and loved ones. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in